So Crossed is a series started by Garth Ennis and Jason Burrows. Basically, you can see the crosses on the characters. They are essentially zombies, but they are extremely smart zombies,
Mhm.
and they are extremely sadistic zombies. They are sort of a mix between 28 Days Later, where technically they're not zombies, but they are fully aware. But what they do is they get into the most basest evil part of yourself. So when you're infected, a cross somehow grows on your face
Mhm.
and begins to bleed, and you are the most sadistic and evil person, and you also have a desire to convert everybody else. Like all zombie-based literature, movies and films, whatever, it is, people are the most evil. In this scene, we stumble upon this woman. She says, "Don't hurt them." It doesn't even matter how they find her. She is their kindergarten teacher.
No, not the kindergarten teacher.
I knew this would get you. So I was their kindergarten teacher, all they have. So they bring the kids in. This woman has been blinded by the accident, and they realize here, and it's here, it's a little hard to read, but so I'll read it. We can't rehabilitate them if we stay here and we're asking for trouble. If this Alaska idea, they're going toward the cold, we're going to need to keep moving west. On their own, they'll either starve, talking about the children, or be taken, or they might just survive the way she showed them, which is bad news for anyone who happens along. It seems to me that things are hard enough out there. Now, they're talking about the school children and what to do with them. And you realize now that they are making a decision with the remaining 6 school children that they are going to execute them because they can't bring them along during a zombie apocalypse. So they're having this debate, and they say, finally, somebody has to make a decision. And you can see in this panel, far off, walks into what is essentially the last building that they have. They're all waiting outside. This woman, mysterious, we learn out about here. He says he can't. They hear the first gunshot. She is killing them one by one in their sleeping bags. These kids wake up, realize what's happening. The guy that says couldn't do it joins her because he knows he cannot let her do this all by himself. He says, "I didn't imagine the people they'd killed." And you see here, didn't entertain a sliver of doubt that if we hadn't done it, they'd have done it, which means the zombies would have converted them. Didn't invent the scenarios in my head where at the last minute miracle saved their lives. All I thought about was I finally accepted the world was never coming back. They sit there in the smoke, and she just says, "Appreciate it," because no one had the guts to do what had to be done. We find out later why she does and who she is. I find this to be horrifying as she's executing kindergartners in their sleeping bags. But the fact that these two wake up and are just gripped with this, does this not kill you as a kindergarten teacher? I mean,
As a parent and a kindergarten teacher, this is awful, and it's one of those situations where it's like they're helpless. They're at a point, the kids are helpless, and the adults are kind of backed into a corner as well. They're in such an impossible situation, and you have to make these horrible decisions when you're in an impossible situation, and it sucks, and it's horrific. Nobody wants to sit here, murdering children, obviously.
look at these kids clutching each other, hiding, trying to get away. And here's the thing: if I got eaten in a zombie apocalypse, number one, I'm delicious. I'm Italian. You too, right?
Full of
The
olive
garlic.
oil,
I mean,
garlic.
raised on olive oil running through my veins. I'd want somebody to take care of my kids. I'd want them to go, "Well, take the kids." They realize they can't take the kids, and that is horror.
It is hard. And it's also, what's the bigger horror? Do you let these kids get eaten by zombies, or do you just put them out of their misery? Those are your choices. And that's horror in and of itself, because it's like, this is the rock and a hard place. This is the impossible situation. You know what's going to happen to these kids. They're not going to survive. So which is worse, putting them out of their misery or letting them get attacked and devoured by these, flesh-eating zombies?
And they recognize that there is no worse. There is no better. And they make the choice because the world was never coming back. What a line.
Yeah.
What a line. Once again, a Garth Ennis. This is horror, not because we have a jump scare, not because we have scary music. It is because psychologically we wonder, what would we
do
in this situation?
Yeah. It is. You put yourself, again, you put yourself in it. You go, what would I do in this? This is impossible. This is an impossible situation. And Garth is good like that. He's got those good lines that like, oh yeah, what would you do? Like, what is your choice? You know?